Hello, everybody. I'm Marty Saddam. You'll see me a couple more times because I'm also an instructor. But this is a little tutorial that came from the challenge that I had from Laura and Tom Adams to see how many people I can make smart about the subject of registration and to keep it so that Patty Rowland doesn't have much to do in the next couple weeks with questions about how to register. So let's get started. Laura at the start already introduced our new website, and I would suggest to everybody take an opportunity before registration to go to our website. You're going to find it really is very good, much more navigable than it was before. And issues that we had between our website and the interface with ASAP, which is our tool that we use for paying and for registering, is much better and much easier to see than it was in the past, and actually works better even with iPads and iPhones than it did even a month ago. Just as one thing to note, whenever you get to our website and you're lost somewhere in any of these links that are there, you can always get back to this home page by clicking on Encore Learning, and that'll take you back to the home page. For registration, if you get to this home page, you can click either register for events and courses or view courses. It goes to the same place. Now, I'm going to give you a little description of what it's like to go to the contents page or courses page so that you can see it. It is really a very good place to go, and that will start right now. In addition to the register for events and courses and view courses links, another great link in the menu is called Courses. If you tap on it, it brings you to a one-stop shopping location all about courses and registration. If I scroll down, you'll now see 8 buttons. Here you can register for courses. This will take you right to registration. There is a quick start guide that gives you some instructions, a fall calendar view, which is loaded with great information, plus the visuals identifying whether a class is a Zoom or in person or a hybrid. And then you could go to the fall general information. Course preview videos will be loaded here after the preview. The current catalog, which is a complete listing of all of the courses in our offering. A fall grid view, which is what you received in the mail a month or so back. And then class media that you have for each of the courses once that's available for you. Now, some of you may be used to having favorited the ASAP location from past years. It is pretty much the same, except you're now going to notice there is this going to home, back to the home page of Encore Learning. The fonts have been increased in size and boldness so that they're much easier to read than they were in the past. But it operates the same as it has in previous years. Again, this is a point where there are other opportunities, but you could log in to your account. And I'll mention some more about that in just a moment. All of you are familiar with doing that process. You could also view on this, starting at this page, which is you're taken to that when you do the registration link on the home page, to view all of the courses, or you can view by various subject headings. Depends upon what your normal practice is. When I get to the all view of all of the courses that we have, you can see a page that looks like this, and it goes from A to Z. Just as a point of note, those that are in the Z category are those that are special events. They are not our regular courses, but they are in there, and you could actually see those as well. Now we're going to go register. Once we decide we want to start looking at some of these courses, and something we really didn't have much in the past, there are filters that are up here. So let's say that you are one of the aficionados or one of the frequent students of Bob Stone. And so you go to the instructors and you say, I just want everything that Bob Stone is going to be teaching. And so you just check on that, and you will then select it, and you will go to Bob Stone's class page. Now, if you practice this before the registration starts, you'll notice that this Register Now button down in the lower right will say Read Only. And again, that will stay that way up until 10 o'clock on Monday morning. So as a consequence, the lesson to be taken from this is, if you're into this at that time, before you got in, before the registration started, and you now want to register, just refresh this page however you do in your normal browser to refresh a page, and you will now have the Read Only changed to Register Now. Once you have selected this course, for example, it'll go into your My Cart, just like you do in Amazon. If you're going to register for another course, just go to Continue Shopping, and you'll then be taken to the next opportunity, which would be to register for another one. This course would say it's a success. You've done that. And now I want to go and I want to view my course in my cart and check out. These buttons are the same with each of those dialogues. And then you'll get a confirmation. Now, I want to highlight one point in this confirmation. And this is, again, something that you can do in preparation. You must be a current member to register for courses. All of you were sent an email by Patty to get registered if, in fact, your registration has expired. My suggestion is go into the site ahead of time and do that. Then you don't have to worry about trying to get that into your cart during the registration process. Again, this will simplify your time. And again, practice. You can do as much practice on this ahead of time, and I would suggest all of you do that before we have the session, or on next Monday. You're going to get another confirmation in there to check before you actually check out of your cart, to make sure that your data is valid and correct in our system. And in most cases, it will probably be okay. And then you just continue on. And then you'll get a confirmation. And this confirmation will identify the courses that you have. It gives you an opportunity to print the confirmation, or you can just say, I don't want to print that out. But within about 30 minutes or less, you're going to get a confirmation that has Patty Rowland's email address on there that will confirm that you are registered for the course. And if you want to save that in your email account, or you can print it at that time, you could do that as well.